Ready. Alrighty, here we go. Last video of the day, ladies and gentlemen. It is we are actually.
Digital
What are we? What are we?
Digital
underdogs with two Z's. Oh man, that just sounds awesome. And the best, the funnest video I think today is gonna be this video right here because we kind of got things moving along pretty good. And this is, do not watch this if you have not seen Logan. This is a spoiler filled
action-packed
review of Logan. We're gonna get deeper into the movie. That way, people who have seen it can talk with us in your comments. Like and subscribe. We love you guys very much. So, again, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep bringing this up. The Switch controller. Zelda's literally.
Everybody fucking dies. That's it. We don't want to tell y'all.
It's a nuclear bomb.
Bye.
Kills it.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, the movie was great. We're just gonna throw the review numbers out there real quick, just because we already did it. But we all gave it a 10. It got a 10 out of 10. That is our first review ever, and it's a perfect 10. Don't expect a lot of those because we're pretty harsh. This movie is very good. I mean, the movie starts off with Logan in a drunken haze, like hurt, but he's a limo driver. Wolverine is a limo driver. He wakes up, says fuck, doesn't know where he's at. Which you know what I noticed? Most of that movie, he wakes up not knowing where the hell he's at. Oh, there's multiple parts in the movie where he wakes up and he's like, where the fuck am I?
With a hangover and angry.
Right. It was such an amazing movie. But he wakes up. We're not gonna go through everything in the movie, but he wakes up. Some cholos are trying to steal his rims. If we want to get racist,
that is leased
off his limo.
Chrysler.
It was a nice limo. I'm not even gonna go to front.
Beautiful.
But
2024, mom.
just that first scene when he tells those guys, he's like, look, you don't want to do that. Like, you're gonna strip the lug nuts because it's chrome, and they shoot him
With a shotgun.
instantly. They give no fucks. They shoot him. He gets up, and then he proceeds to Mortal Kombat fatality every bad guy in the movie from that point on till the end. I mean, it's not, the whole movie's not him killing everybody, but and can I just say,
it's very graphic.
Very.
This is where it should be. There's actually a lot of cursing, a lot of fucks, motherfuckers, shit, and
I don't remember hearing the motherfucker.
Even Professor Xavier.
He's 90. He's 90 and has dementia.
He uses profanity.
Give him a break.
It was great.
It was great.
It's amazing. I'm so in love with the character of X-23, Laura. The actress that played her, amazing. I mean, like in her fight scenes, you could see the feral rage, the berserker in her face. She was out Wolverining in this movie. Like she just, I mean, my God.
You know it's a problem when Wolverine stops you. Like, hey, calm down.
Yeah. My favorite scene. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. My favorite scene. She punches him in the face. That's my favorite scene. Laura X-23 punches Wolverine in the face, and it's just it's funny. It's a sad moment because of what's going on in the movie. I mean, it was spoiler filled. Look, the movie sucks in terms of what it does to you right here. We lose Xavier again. It sucked in the Last Stand, but that movie sucked, so that doesn't count. So they're like, okay, you guys didn't cry, so guess what? We're gonna make you love Xavier more because we're gonna make him funny, and then we're gonna kill him, and then it's gonna hurt your feelings because everyone else is already dead. Oh, and by the way, not only are we gonna make you miss Hugh Jackman, we're gonna fucking kill him, and then reveal that X-23 is his daughter, and she freaking calls him daddy as he dies.
And then she buries him.
And recites a scene that she watched with Xavier earlier in the movie about some old Western. And like, just that actress if I could give just one person an award, give it to, I should have looked up her name before we did this video, but her first name I know is Daphne. I forgot her last name. Dude, half the fucking movie, she doesn't say a word, and she Okay,
Basically all of it.
75%. No, but I mean, when she talks though, she talks a lot too. But like, you get so used to her not saying anything. By the time she says anything, you're just like Wolverine. You're like, what the fuck? You can talk? Like, it was amazing.
She
It
was
was
talking
amazing.
with
And
the
then she
voice.
talks in Spanish, which Latina again, it
Yeah.
just blew my mind.
Goes off on Logan.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Then he tells her to shut the fuck up.
And he gets punched in the face.
That's
That's when he got
that's
when he got punched in the face right there. You don't disrespect your daughter, you get punched in the face. I'm gonna make my daughter do that. If daddy cusses, but no, because daddy cusses. But if daddy cusses at her, right to schnosh. No.
And then all of a sudden she
I'ma
starts
check
talking
you.
English.
Yeah, and then she talks English, and then he's like, "What the fuck is that?" He, in all honesty, what would have made my day if he would have been cussing her out in Japanese. That
would've been
That better be at least in a deleted scene or something, because Logan knows Japanese. Okay, he should have cussed her ass out in Japanese. But again, they don't talk about who all died. This is spoiler filled, so I'm sorry. We're spitting shit out. You shouldn't. We warned y'all that this was going to be the spoiler one. Supposedly, Professor X. They don't say who he killed, but he killed a lot of X-Men.
Due to
Because he has either dementia or Alzheimer's or something, but like he gets seizures, and when he gets seizures, he can't control his powers. So everybody gets like have seizures too, and like he can kill everyone like this or anyone in a big radius, and it's like you go from that to Wolverine and Laura, since they have the mutant ability where they can heal themselves super quick. It still hurts them, like it's like a crazy migraine where they can barely, like the one scene where Wolverine is going, they're in the hotel,
he's going down the hall,
and
he
he
had to
literally
use
has
his
to-
claws
He
to fight his
put
way
his
to the
claws
room.
through a head. The dude, he didn't move. He couldn't
Oh
move.
yeah, when he saw him coming,
Yeah,
he
he was like-
couldn't
he
do nothing. He
looked-
was
he-
paralyzed.
he
He was
looked-
like, "Oh no, it's gonna hurt."
No, what's messed up is that he looked at Logan. Logan walked past him, then turned around.
So you know what?
Stabbed him in the
Yeah.
head.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man.
Laura, oh my god, her ferocity, like, oh my god, and then, oh my god,
But it's just it's
Such a
very
good
emotional
movie.
because yes, he's already explained at the end. She calls him daddy, but
Yeah.
she quickly. I mean, come on. Everybody had a connection towards Professor Xavier, but when she saw him dead,
She lost it.
Oh,
she fucking
damn.
lost.
Like,
She
that was
lost
like
it.
that was raw emotion right there.
By the way, what a weird but awesome villain in the fact that they cloned Wolverine. Call him X-24.
Yeah.
They cloned Wolverine. I thought they were gonna go with the whole it's Damien. Wow, who knows about Damien? Wolverine's son.
Yeah.
Wolverine's son.
I know who Damien is.
Wolverine's son.
Oh.
He has to fight and kill him. Wolverine kills him.
That's-
Logan 2?
That's lovely.
Logan 2?
Nah, that nigga do it.
Hey, who knows? What?
You gotta know about Damien.
Oh.
And the whole storyline, him, they tried to make.
We're
it
not
like
talking about that. We're
Son
talking
of
about
Hulk.
Logan.
Ooh.
We're talking about Logan.
There's so much awesome.
Oh.
I'm personally I'm gonna
But-
miss.
If they did a movie about that,
I'm going to personally miss Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Wolverine's not even my favorite comic book heroes. And no disrespect, Wolverine is a great character. He's not even in my top 10. Just as preference, I have a lot of respect for the character. He doesn't, personality-wise, he doesn't link up with me. But as a character, I still respect the hell out of him. I really do like the character. There's just, to me, my preference is so many more characters that I like. And it's messed up because I say that because X-23, I already know, is probably one of my top 5 characters. She's my number 1 character out of the new characters in, what I said, like the past decade that came out. And much like Harley Quinn, she came out of a cartoon. And look what they did with her. Now we could talk about this earlier, or we talked about this earlier after the movie, like who should be the next Wolverine. And I honestly think would be a good Wolverine, especially since they want to maybe go younger. Jax Teller, the guy who played Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy.
His name is
R-rated spoiler filled video has a fuck word.
yeah, I think he just caused an emotional reaction within Little Bro.
I know
That's
his
it.
name.
But y'all know who he is, okay? All they gotta do is darken his hair. He has that grungy look, and like he can play a younger Wolverine. He might have to play a cockier Logan though. Hugh Jackman, I feel like, was that grizzy veteran, Wolverine. Sorry, but I think that guy. That's one thing we're gonna have to work on is the name of the actor, because there's a lot of actors that we know names of, but there's just so many. It's hard to.
But it'd be interesting. Yes, visually, yes, I can see the Wolverine. But the interesting part with that would be if he can
Charlie
get
Hunnam.
that raspy voice.
Yeah, I know his name. I feel bad.
I mean, who knows? I mean, Heath Ledger.
It's been a long day.
Who in their right mind would have thought Heath Ledger could have came out with a voice that he did when he was the Joker? No one saw that coming. So who knows? Who knows?
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Anybody y'all could think of that might be a good Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman is too perfect.
He's I don't now again. I like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but he's not the Tony Stark of Wolverine. I don't think, and they got lucky with that. I know we're going off subject for a second, but who cares? This is our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe, okay? We do this. This is what we do.
You can subscribe and then like either way. You know.
Whatever. Leave a comment. You know, say like, what are you guys doing? This is supposed to be a spoiler-filled a review. It is. We gave it 10s. Huh.
But okay. The only disappointment I have in this entire movie is S23's friends that she was raised in captivity with. When they were running, trying to reach the border, they all have powers.
It's like Lord of the Flies.
But they chose to just continue to run. Now, no, there were some who stopped and actually utilized their powers to protect themselves or save someone else. But for the most part, they were just only focused on running instead of fighting. But they were raised to be weapons.
Right.
On that.
Right.
You're raised to be weapons,
but remember what the nurse said. She was like, "Oh, they didn't want to fight. They're kids. They're scared.
They're fighting for
innocent.
survival because they know that at the end, the result of it was they were all supposed to die. Yes, he wanted to bring them back to try to maybe take DNA samples. We already know that.
Okay.
But the fact that this is a fight for survival and you're just running like you're human instead of a mutant.
Well, I mean, they were kids, and I think they talk about that was the fault because they were kids because they didn't want to fight. Maybe they were
That's
scared.
true, but still, when they didn't want to fight, they still lashed out within captivity.
Right.
And the same people, the same mutants that lashed out in captivity were the same mutants that were running.
Right, but maybe that's not just the. How can I say this? Maybe that's not the kid's fault. Now, because remember, the way they did Logan was the setup was that these kids, all these kids were test tube babies, basically. They were created. So Laura was created out of Logan's DNA.
Mm-hmm.
So she has all of his personalities, which is interesting because they said weird because in the comics it's like this too. The reason why she has the claws that come out of her foot instead of all three out of her hands is because she's female. I don't know who made that up or why, but that's the actual thing. And it's cool that Xavier is the one to explain that to the audience in the movie because that's the same thing in the comics is that she's female, so that's why one of her claws come out of her feet or each foot instead of her hands. And he basically linked it to lions, but I'm not gonna go deep into lioness. I'm sorry, female lions.
Hierarchy.
But again, back to where we were with the DNA thing. Maybe that's just in their DNA. Maybe those were good mutants from Xavier's kids. In their DNA, they were, because it seemed like the DNA of Laura from Logan, at least how the movie's trying to portray it, is that they're clones, and that's how it is. X-23 is a clone of Wolverine, and the interesting thing is that because she's a child in this movie, and because this is a live action actual movie, it's true. It's like, even in the comics, if you think about it, technically, yeah, Wolverine is her father.
Right.
They don't approach it like that in the comics, but in the movie they did. And I mean, my God, I could watch the trilogy of that shit. Like, my God, like can't bring Xavier back, bring Logan in. Come on, Patrick Stewart, Hugh Jackman, come on, because that girl is so talented. Oh my God, God bless her.
And
that was crazy.
The chemistry that they have for one another was just amazing. I mean, as the movie progresses, of course, you see Wolverine and S-23 become closer. Now, Wolverine the entire time is still trying to fight, to keep her away and to keep her from being attached because we all know that he prefers to be alone. But the crazy part is, yes, Wolverine was distraught when he saw that Professor X died, but to see the emotion within S23, it was crazy because the rage was at a higher level. It's like when Wolverine saw that Professor X was dead, yes, he was filled with rage, but it was just so much hurt and sadness. But with her, it was just complete rage. But after he cut her loose, which you'll see when you watch the movie.
Well, I mean, I hope they watch the movie if they're watching this video.
She just kind of soaked and just let it all sink in. And from that aspect, I guess on the outside looking in, it's almost like she's finally trying to, you know, come to grips with who it is she's dealing with. And even though she's filled with so much rage because they're taught to feed off their rage, all of the mutants that were raised in captivity, it's like she looks at him and he's just driving, but he's sad. So she just, and then it's just quiet.
Yeah, thumbs up, big thumbs up. I mean, 10 out of 10 out of 10. Great movie, loved it. We're gonna do mostly comic book movies because that's what we watch movies. We watch tons and tons of movies, but when we go to like the movies to go watch it, it's usually a comic book movie. So that's probably what we'll do mostly when our reviews on movies. We might do some shows.
On the flip side, we may do a review of Get Out because there are other people within our lives who want to go see that movie, but if we get around to it, we will definitely be talking about it.
Yeah, we can do a Get Out review. Because I'm hearing good things. Do you know Peele from Key and Peele?
Yeah.
Wrote and directed that.
I know this.
That's interesting.
I watched Key and Peele.
I know you do. You're an avid fan. Like I watch. I'm not a big fan of theirs.
From the mind of Jordan. It got 100% on Rotten Potato. Do you know
Rotten Tomatoes. This is the underdogs. This is where it matters now, people. This is the new standard in reviewing. You got the realest reviews in the room. Bada bing, bada boom.
Digital underdogs with 2 Z's.
2 Z's. Anything else you guys want to throw out there before we end our first day of
to watch
a video? Our channel is up and running.
Even with the spoiler alert, it still doesn't serve
it's a great
justice.
movie.
You gotta watch it.
Great movie. I want to add it. It's funny because I said I want to add it to my collection, but I don't know if my heart can take another viewing. Like it's.
I mean, I have to add to my collection because yes, we saw the theatrical version. It's my mission to see if they have an alternate ending.
Oh my god! Yes, please add a deleted scene where he cusses her out in Japanese. Oh, that right there would be amazing.
I mean, it's just so much because. Just the scene where you see him getting old and he has to pull the claw out. The claw doesn't even come all the way out. Too all the way out, he has to take his hand and literally pull the other one out. This puts things in perspective.
We're on the road. Okay, so we're going to cut this video right now, but we're going to add to this video. So this is going to be...
this is going to be the day one spoiler review.
After show. It's coming up because I'm just loving what we're doing right now. So give us 1 second, guys, and after you watch this video, comment about it. But part 2 is going to be right up under this. So please like and subscribe, and please continue to watch us.